A soldier of the past has to save the world's future. Here's your look at the Diamond Select. This is the gallery diorama statue of Avengers Endgame Captain America. Born with the will to carry on, Steve Rogers will do just that when he finds himself called into action to complete a mission with the universe's entire existence on the line. It will be up to this super soldier to bring together the world's mightiest heroes once again. This PVC diorama of Captain America is based on his appearance in Avengers Endgame. It is made of high-quality PVC and features detailing, sculpting, and paint applications. Let's get this review underway by doing the first thing we always do at this point in this review. That's figuring out how tall the collectible stands. While I'm also doing this, I'd like to send out a big thank you to the folks over at Diamond Select who were nice enough to send this sample my way. Should you be in the market of getting Captain America in his Quantum Realm suit, he is available through GameStop exclusive, that is. The statue stands 9.4 inches in height, and that in centimeters works out to be 23.8, a little over 23.5 centimeters tall. Picking up the statue, the first thing we always seem to also do on this channel is have a look at the display base first, and then we'll sort of work our peepers up to get a full look at the statue itself. The base itself has Captain America walking across the flooring in that iconic scene where all the Avengers are basically dressed up in their Quantum Realm suits. The coloring of the base is actually more looking like rust than anything else. It's interesting the way that this has been painted because it does have like an old look to it. The base itself looks like it was done more in a color combination of yellows, oranges, and little flecks of brown. It's really interesting the way that they've done this. Now, not to reveal the secrets behind each magic trick, but I also want to show you what the underside of the base looks like. I mean, it's basically just a hollow piece of plastic that, of course, Captain America stands on top of. Perhaps let's discuss the elephant in the room by looking at the head sculpt here for Captain America. Astute viewers of Avengers Endgame will also note the fact that in the film, while all the Avengers are sporting their Quantum Realm suits, Captain America is absent of his helmet, because the suits will materialize over top of their heads with their helmets and then disappear like the suits. Steve Rogers doesn't wear his Captain America helmet. Now I have to wonder why Diamond Select went down this route, other than maybe the fact that, keep in mind, they have to produce this statue months and months in advance. It takes some time to produce the mold, verify and get, of course, authorization that that mold is what they can go ahead and go with. Usually they'll have to get authorization on that mold, produce it, manufacture it, package it, and ship it to the stores. Now, during that time, they could have decided that Captain America wasn't going to wear his helmet. So this is a bit of a unique look to Quantum Realm Cap, as again, he doesn't have this helmet in the film. I mean, the head portrait is actually good. I have no qualms with it whatsoever. And being how uninteresting, I would have to admit, an unmasked Steve Rogers would look, it would simply just be this guy with, blonde hair and wearing this suit. I like that this is at least something a little bit different, and different from the way it looked actually in the film. The coloring is actually quite good on it as well. You get all the individual details, such as the flag, of course, painted on the side of his helmet, the strapping that holds it around his chin, and the coloring on his face is very good as well. Even if it isn't the most screen accurate, it's a decent looking Captain America head sculpt when it's all said and done. Of course, for the rest of the statue, he is wearing his Quantum Realm suit, which for me wasn't as interesting to see each of the characters wearing the exact same carbon copy of the suit. Of course, a little smaller, a little bit bigger, depending on the character. I kind of would have liked if they could have had their own unique costumes, but that's a little bit more elaborate when you think of how much time they had to spare. The suits themselves, though, they are all identical in the film, nicely recreated here by Diamond Select in the colors that you would see in the film. Not quite white, more of a pearl-colored white, with trimmings of this cranberry red and the black running down the front, with a little bit of additional silver sections in the legs. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there is actually texturing done to the suit as well. It's not simply just a smooth plastic. There's a little bit of a sort of diamond effect pattern that they've incorporated into that. It's small touches like this that you really, when you see the statue up close, you really admire the amount of care that they put into these pieces. In a gesture pose, of course, Captain America is in a walking stance. You got to believe that maybe there are other plans to release gallery statues of maybe not all the Avengers, because certainly all the Avengers I think would be too many to put on a shelf, but maybe there would be a select handful of 4 or 5, all in this design, all walking on basically the same platform. And again, like something that you could put all of them sort of together. And maybe that's one of the reasonings why the display stand is as small as it is. It's simply so that if there was plans, not even sure if that was the case, if they had released other versions of the heroes all wearing their quantum realm suits, you can most definitely, based on the size of the footprint of the base, you got to imagine that you could then stack them, sort of line them up in rows and have them recreate the scene from the film. Like I said, all walking towards inevitability of changing the course of time, stopping Thanos before the inevitable snap. Screen accurate, no, but I have to say that the Avengers Endgame gallery diorama of Captain America still nonetheless is a nice looking cap. Yes, he doesn't wear the helmet in the film, of course, when he's wearing this suit. But the fact that he does have this, at least in the statue, you immediately can look at the character and know exactly who he is. Any person that's not familiar with Avengers Endgame, which would be very strange to even conceive that thought, could walk into the room and instantly pinpoint that this is Captain America. I can't also point the finger of fault to Diamond Select. You gotta imagine that at the time that they were producing this statue, maybe there was the plan to have Captain America wearing his helmet. Which, of course, in the film, when at least he's wearing this suit, in between, of course, jumping to different timelines, he's not, of course, wearing the helmet, but who's to say what would have happened during the timeline of events, not in Avengers Endgame, but in the producing of this piece. Maybe they had actually been told he was going to be wearing the helmet, produced the statue, only to find out later that that wasn't going to be the case. Again, I'm fine for the fact that it's not the most screen-accurate representation of Captain America. The fact that we do get a helmeted version of Captain America in his quantum suit, something that we didn't get in the film, is still okay with me. Still, I have to believe that we are going to be getting maybe more of these. Avengers Endgame is a relatively old film, old in the standards of producing merchandise for right now. Maybe there was a plan as well to produce more of these, in which we would have each of the individual heroes all dressed basically in the same quantum realm suits and all walking along the same style of display base. Now, this one is, again, a GameStop exclusive, so if you are in the market to source this one out, you could probably either check on GameStop's website, or if you are available to go to local stores, which I guess right now, not so much, stores mostly are closed. I don't consider GameStop to be an essential thing for the government, but maybe when things clear up, or maybe your safest bet, stay inside after all, and maybe see if you can order this one online through either GameStop or maybe through places like eBay, if again you wanted to add this one to your collection. A big thank you, by the way, to the folks over at Diamond Select who were nice enough to send this my way. Today we were having a look at the GameStop exclusive. This was the Avengers Endgame gallery diorama statue of Quantum Realm, I'm probably not going to put that all in the title, Captain America. A neat looking statue. Not screen accurate, no, but a nice looking statue nonetheless. If you guys are new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, turn on the bell notification, and keep your peepers peeled, because there's going to be a whole lot of videos coming your way. Also, if you're in the market of checking out some other Diamond Select reviews, you can also check out the playlist for this channel, which will cover off all the stuff that I've looked at for Diamond Select in the present, in the now, and also in the immediate future as well. You'll find them all on that playlist. Thanks for watching as you always do, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.